So what can you tell me about modern safety razors made in Greece? In today's video, we're talking about Lambda Razors. Now, I was recently part of a pass around along with a number of other content creators to try Lambda Razors, both the Athena and the Aries, their two main models. And this comes courtesy of viewer and friend of the channel, Wally. So shout out to Wally, who's just a fellow wet shaving enthusiast and was kind enough to lend his personal razors. Also, if you want to see a full list of other YouTubers who have been trying and sharing their results with these razors, please check in the description below after you check out this video. If you like videos covering the world of wet shaving, whether that be razors, brushes, shave soaps, and whatnot, then you've come to the right place. Please hit that like button if you enjoy these kind of videos and want to see more. And if you haven't done so already, you could do me a huge favor by hitting subscribe so that you don't miss out on any new videos. Alright guys, so without further delay, let's get into the specs on the Athena and the Aries razors. First, we're going to talk about the Aries, which is the first razor that Lambda Razors brought to market. It costs €205 or approximately $225 USD. The Aries first debuted back in 2019. It has an open comb design, is very effective, and comes in a nickel aluminum bronze alloy. The second model released back in 2021 is the Athena. This one comes in a closed comb design. It's still very effective, yet mild feeling. It has zero blade exposure and has a blade gap of 0.34 millimeters. The razor weighs in at a solid 105 grams. It also comes in a nickel aluminum bronze alloy, and the cost is €215 or approximately $235 USD. Now, I might have lost some of you already on the price. This is definitely a luxury good. It is a safety razor that comes in at over $200. But guys, I want to call out two very big things. Unlike some other razors at this price point, I want to say the packaging is top notch. It comes with a very solid and very attractive mahogany case. The wood, which is rich in color, is a perfect complement to the expertly polished Athena and Aries razors. Now granted, when you have something this high polish and this nice and shiny, it's going to take some upkeep on the user to maintain that shininess, that brightness. But out of the box, this thing is stunning. With this wooden case, I think Lambda really sets a high bar as far as packaging goes. And I know, guys, that this has nothing to do with the shave itself. But once we talk about luxury items, things like packaging, things like finish really come into play to make it feel like you've really got your money's worth. Now onto the razors itself. I had a 2-week trial period with these razors, and I spent the majority of my time with the Athena. So let's get that out of the way real quick. I only did one shave with the Aries. It was more than what I preferred as far as aggressiveness goes. Now, given the open comb design and how I generally don't get along with open comb razors, this wasn't too much a surprise. But for the actual nitty-gritty review part, we're going to be talking mostly about the Athena. So first, let's talk about the overall feel. I would liken this experience to the Game Changer 0.84, which, as some of you might know, was a little too much blade feel for me. I wanted just a tad less. But as far as the overall feel and even the efficiency, I would say that is the most close in comparison to other razors I've used. So blade feel here is probably on the milder side of medium. You definitely know it's there. And for those of you who really like a very light touch, this might be too aggressive for you. And as far as efficiency goes, I was quite impressed that this could take down 4 days worth of beard growth with very little trouble. It's safe to say that the Lambda razors do lean on the more aggressive side, but I would say it's still very accessible. Where I did have a little trouble was the more sensitive areas like my neck, on certain shaves where maybe I was chasing BBS or just getting to know the razor, I would be left with the neck area feeling just a little bit raw. I was able to course correct in my later shaves with this razor by basically just doing one pass in the neck or doing like one pass and clean up, and that way I could avoid said rawness in the neck. Now, I just want to reiterate that aesthetics really are a defining characteristic of luxury razors. I can't make that point enough, where the finish, the polish, and the packaging, all these aesthetic qualities, really, that's kind of what you're paying for. That's really where the difference lies in razors of different price points, because yes, you can get a shave with a $10 razor just as you would a $200+ razor, but how the tool looks, how it is presented, that kind of makes all the difference if you're shelling out the bigger bucks. Now, one note about the polish: while it was very smooth, I did find the Athena sometimes would be a little slick, and because of this, I would keep my pinky at the bottom of the handle just to keep things in place, and really just that little adjustment was all it took for a smooth, comfortable shave. So overall, I had such a great time trying out the Athena and the Aries. Again, I didn't spend too much time with the Aries because it was just too aggressive for my needs. That doesn't mean that it wouldn't be right for you, especially if you're an open comb fan. I'd love to hear from you guys, whether you've heard of Lambda Razors prior to this video, and if you've tried them, what's your experience with it? Let me know down in the comments below. So that wraps up this video. I want to say thank you again to Wally for organizing this pass around and for the opportunity to be a part of it. I want to thank you, the viewer, for taking some time out of your busy day and tuning into this video. And I hope to catch you in the next one. Take care.